I'm currently in the middle of studying right now, and I'm taking a little break to film this. But first, I want to admire the view that we have here. See a nice little view of Pittsburgh out the window. But I wanted to talk about something that I kind of came to realize over the past couple of days. It was like an epiphany that kind of just hit me when I kind of overheard some people talking about saying like, oh, I feel so productive today. I was doing this, I went to class, I went to the gym, I did errands, XYZ, right? So it kind of just struck me that you hear people say that. You hear people say, I feel productive today because I did this or because I did that, right? You'll never hear somebody say, I feel productive today while they're laying underneath the warm covers, right, in their bed. That's not when people feel productive. And I'm sure you can relate to this too. I can relate to this very often. I have not felt productive today, even though I'm out studying right now and I'm getting stuff done. But earlier in the day, I was just, moping around and not really getting into the day and not really getting after it like I usually do, especially for a nice Monday morning. But that's kind of just what I wanted to talk about, is the action piece of how to feel productive every day, or how to feel productive whenever you want. And the way to do that is through action. Like so many themes that I have on this channel, and however many times I have to repeat myself and talk about how action really sets you up to do whatever you want to do. If you are doing things with your day, accomplishing tasks, not just saying doing busy work or anything like that, but if you're actually doing things throughout your day that are productive, you will feel productive. It's not the other way around, where you have to feel productive before you go and do the certain tasks, right? If you want to feel that productive state, then you will have to do productive things to get you there. It will not happen the other way around. And kind of going off of that, in this book I read, it was, I forget what the book was actually. Love Your Enemies by Arthur Brooks. And he was talking about how action kind of perceives the mood that you have, and action kind of perceives your perspective. And he kind of cited this study where, if you force a smile, it releases certain chemicals in your brain that make you feel happier, even if you aren't doing anything necessarily happy, right? So in that same sense and in that same vein of doing the actions before you feel the productive state or before you feel the discipline, that's where I guess the discipline comes in, is you have to do the actions in order to feel that sense of accomplishment, to feel that sense of progression that you're actually doing something. And if you're depressed and you're just laying around in your room all day and not even taking a shower, right? You're gonna continue to feel depressed because you're doing the actions of someone who is depressed, right? Does a depressed person get up early in the morning, take a shower, go out for a walk, go out for a run, exercise, and then go to all their classes? Those are not the actions of a depressed person. If you think about someone who's depressed, you're gonna think of someone who probably sits in their room with the curtains closed, everything shut, everything dark, just crying in their bed. And I'm not saying that you can't have time to grieve or feel sad for yourself, right? Everybody gets those moments where you kind of have to take it as it comes, but you perpetuate that feeling for yourself if you don't take the actions to make yourself feel better. And I'm sure it's hard in the moment to keep that reminder of, hey, I need to get up and I need to actually do things in order to feel better about myself, about my life. But that's truly just what needs to come to mind. And I kind of just wanted to give you that analogy where, if you're doing the actions, then you will feel that mood. And just relating it back to what I heard that one person say, I overheard their conversation saying like, I feel productive because I did X or because I did Y, right? You don't say, again, I keep repeating the same kind of example, but that's the honest truth, is you don't feel the emotion first and then go out and then do all the actions or the tasks, right? You're not just gonna sit in your bed and say, oh, I feel productive today, I'm gonna go do this, I'm gonna do that. No, it happens where you do these certain tasks that you're allotted throughout the day, and then you feel productive after you've accomplished them and completed them. So hopefully you can use this to your advantage, right? I fail to take my own advice sometimes, honestly, and that kind of sucks because it really does help regulate your mood and shit like that. But yeah, that's going to be the video for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Remember to stay on target.